feared for the power of her mind, worried about what she could find.
Hello Pisces, this is your full moon reading, starting with the card Devil, followed by Wait, Wrong Direction, Yes, Better, and Emptiness. I first want to jump into the waiting card. I feel like you are literally waiting for something or someone for a result, and it's taking a very, very long time, so that you almost resignate here and become a little bit desperate. You might have these occurring thoughts, like in the first phase of waiting, you might have been quite hopeful. But the longer you have to wait, the more the hope is fading, and you might realize that you went into a wrong direction in a certain situation or with a certain attitude, even though your attitude was good and actually it was right. But the intention why you wanted to achieve this goal maybe was wrong, or just wrong for you. And there might be very deep spiritual reasons to it that you are not aware of yet. So something was blocked from you because you were not supposed to go there. And you might worry that you wasted a lot of time and energy, that your work, your labor was in vain, and you should have invested this energy differently in this time. So there might be a lot of worry about that here. And also some kind of annoyance. But this is because you, and actually all of us, there is a spiritual influence, a very dark one called the devil. And whenever we are wandering on the earth, trying to live our life, this will always interfere with us. And I think it's our task to learn about this and to understand this and to go back. I feel like, you might have been tied to this spiritual, negative spiritual force here in another world, not on earth. And on this leash, trying to achieve a certain goal in the far future, but you're being pulled back. But don't worry, this is not negative, even if it sounds negative. It's like some higher force is protecting you and is forcing you to stop and go back, because this higher force wants you to look at this whole thing here. And it wants you to be strong and smart and to free yourself from this leash. And after you have freed yourself, then you are allowed to go this path. Because in the second row, we have the Yes card and Better. So in my duality tarot, I always created these pairs, like yes and no, spring and autumn, winter and summer. And the last pair I made, like card number 107 and number 108, they are good and better. So I wanted to keep it very positive here, and better is even better than good. So this is a nice combination, and then there is a door opening for you, finally. It could be that something you have tried to work on in the past, it could even be years ago, where, this happened. You might be guided back there, and finally, whatever was blocked will suddenly be open, and you will smoothly open the door because you got the perfect key for it. And it will be very, very satisfying. With this emptiness card, all signs had this so far, that there was always the card, usually the last card, that didn't make sense to me, and the energy of the card was not fitting into the rest. But then I felt like this is not you feeling empty, this is you leaving something behind, empty. Could be that you're using something up, something that you once bought, and now you're just using it up, or you're eating it up, whatever it is. It could even be you're leaving an empty home behind. It could also be the case that you are leaving a person and they might feel empty, but it's not your fault or responsibility, because you have to go this path now. It once was the wrong direction, but now it is an open door, and by entering that door you might leave something or someone behind here. And the very, very, very first impression I had was something about a party. You know, with all the empty cups, could be like these plastic cups or paper cups. Some empty alcohol bottles. I don't know why I'm getting it, but I'm getting it. You could feel a little bit empty after a party, realize that those are not your people. They only make you feel bad. You could leave a party prematurely. Not prematurely is the wrong word. Early. Because you realize something negative about the people. At the bottom of the deck we have day and efficiency, referring to a party. Just for a few of you, if you are someone still quite young and you love going to parties, but then the next day you feel very lazy, inefficient, and worn out by drinking or whatever, there might be a shift in that. You might decide to not go to parties anymore, and then you wake up much earlier, you feel much fitter, you look much better, and you will feel very inspired to do a lot of things. Maybe you are growing out of that age. For those of you where this doesn't apply, it could be that you have been feeling empty or emptied out by someone for a very long time, and you're leaving this situation or person behind, and by that you will tap into a clear daylight. Something is getting clear, something is becoming transparent to you, and it will be very inspiring and motivating. I also feel like for some of you there could be someone trying to come back, someone who is very ridiculous and immature. It could be a family member, a friend, or a romantic thing here. But you will not accept this. This is completely over. You are entirely closed, and this person doesn't get it. But yeah, you will find a way probably to make them understand. Okay, I'm gonna leave this part here and jump into the health and lifestyle part. And as I always say, don't take these cards literally. Don't replace this reading with professional advice. And we have cut alcohol. Oh my god, this is so suitable. Then we have iron, meds, omega-3, apple, pull 2, cold, so I'm going to pull the other one here as well, ears, eyes, savings, one more, learn. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you for watching.